The refreshing sound. Welcome back to the Burger Podcast, everybody. I'm Caleb Weiniger.
Justin Burkett.
And alongside us, you already know the name, our trusty steed, our producer, the man behind everything we do.
TK, what's up, guys?
Yeah, welcome back. This is the third
of the month.
Third of the month? That's right.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
We are playing for a challenge. I'm trying to remember. Did Nell Daddy give us a challenge? Because Taryn and I couldn't remember.
It was the Pocky, the one chip on a burger.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're playing for. We're leading into the end of the month. We're getting there slowly but surely. We are getting there. I'm a little nervous. I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, shout out Nell Daddy for the challenge and the phone a friend last episode. Much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure. How you feeling, Justin? You're probably confident as ever right now.
Man, again, well, this is my first one back in my home setup, so I got to get used to the surroundings, and it always feels like it's been a while, even if it hasn't been. And I don't know, I need to get in the swing of things. I had a beer before this. Hopefully that loosens me up a little bit.
I mean, we did kick ourselves out of our routine, right? It was like we
Yeah.
were like Mondays, and then we did a Thursday run, and then we did it back to a Monday, and now we're back on Thursday or like Wednesday. So yeah, it does feel a little bit strange compared to what it usually does.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm a little bit out of whack too. So it's time to get back in the swing of things. We got a podcast run, baby.
That's
Damn
true.
straight.
That's true. Speaking of getting back in the swing of things, I'm hoping I can get back in the swing of at least being competitive. That's what I'm hoping for here.
Yeah, if you didn't see from when I pulled it up there a second ago, the score is 9-5, Justin's lead with this episode and one more to go. So it's not out of reach yet, but that's a hefty lead, 4 points.
I'll take it. That's 2 episodes, man. I mean, these swings, they can happen.
They definitely could.
Well,
probably not, but
what are you guys drinking on?
I've had this, and I've continued to have this, I think, because I can only drink like one at a time, but I still have this Voodoo Ranger Fruit Force IPA. It's a fruit punch IPA by New Belgium. 9.5, so it hits.
God, man, yeah, that's wild. I got Manor Hill Hillside Haze. It's like a there we go, focused in. Manor Hill's local brewery. And I had a hazy yesterday, so I was like, you know what, I'm in a hazy mood. This is only 5.9, so the opposite of what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Dude, 9.5 is intense.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And it's a fruity beer. Normally those are like the lower end, I feel
ones,
like.
Yeah.
More power to you.
I've got the Odd Side Bean Flicker Coffee Blonde Ale.
Nice.
And usually I don't like coffee beers because they're most likely a stout or a porter because they're such like a dark roast type deal. But this stuff is super light and it's pretty good. It is a blonde. I like it. It's definitely tastes like coffee. So if you don't like coffee, you won't like this. But I'm enjoying it.
You know what this actually reminds me of, and I couldn't put my finger on it till just now. It's a beer, but it reminds me of the Fruit Punch Four Locos. That's what it tastes like.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's tough to drink.
No wonder you can only drink one of them.
Oh, and I have a Bud Light backup per usual.
Ooh, Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Very
nice.
Man,
Fruit Punch Four Loco. Dude, I remember when I first moved back from California and got my job, we went out and fed, and it was like $5 Four Loco Friday, and we're like, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Gotta do it. Why not?
Yeah.
No,
but while you're doing it, you're like, this is why not? Because these fucking suck.
Yeah, 100%. But with all that being said, I just want to take a moment and tell all of our listeners to send us community kickoff questions. We're going to start reprimanding you. I'm going to look up where you live. I'm going to come knock on the door and ask for one. So
please,
we need more.
May I have another?
Yeah. Especially Aria, you have sent us some not so friendly email saying you sent one 3 times. Well, we've answered it already.
Yeah, so, it's probably been like a month and a half. I think
we know who the comeback player of the year was that year.
Yeah, the 6th man of the year, and it might have been the episode after you were on, so maybe you skipped it because you were sick of us. Wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, but try again.
But yeah, just email theburgerpodcast@gmail.com with your questions. Try not to put the answer in the email because we do have to read them. Maybe just put a link to it, or I don't know, text
Just leave it to us
TK,
to
or
find it. We can figure it out.
we could Google
Yeah,
it.
we can
whatever.
Google the machine. Yeah.
But
So Italy,
we-
send another one, please. Thanks
Yeah.
for sending it, but don't send the answer.
Yeah, and this one brought to you by Sarah Krieger. I think Taryn's going to go through that, but she said she had tried to email us like 3 times and never came through, and she just texted me. So that's all you got to do is just text if you can't get through the email for some reason. Just hit up one of us. But we
Yeah.
need those community kickoff questions. It gets a nice little warm up, and it also gives you the viewers involved. So there you go.
Oh, on that note, here's what Sarah wants to know. How many wives did Henry VIII have, and how did each marriage end? And while I don't know how many there were, I'm pretty sure he killed them all.
Yeah.
Can't have a bunch of wives.
If the answer is like death is how they all ended, like unless they want specifically how many, like I know he beheaded at least one of them.
I think it was more than one.
That's what I'm
But
saying. At
good
least
Some got
one.
poisoned, some got beheaded, some
Right.
got just straight up beat to death. I don't know.
So why
But-
do they keep marrying him? Is my question.
He's a king.
You know,
He
you
does
get
whatever
bored
he
with
wants.
one. Yeah, he's the king. Off with her
I'm
head.
I'm sure they weren't like, oh, I do. It was like, you're my wife now.
Yeah.
I
So how
said
many do you think
this
he
is-
had? Like 6?
was
Yeah, I
thinking
think
8 just
6
because of
to
his
8,
name.
or that's what I had too, is 8 in my head.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
we
don't.
can go there.
I have absolutely no basis for that number.
And they all were murdered.
How many dragons were there in Game of Thrones? That's how many wives. he had.
Well, there's like the
8
3
sounds like a
main
good
ones,
number.
but there was some before her, before Khaleesi, but she had 3.
Well, what do you
I
guys
was
want? Do you
just-
want to lock it in, or do we need to deliberate further?
I mean, we're just gonna be throwing random
Yeah,
numbers and
That's what I'm
having
thinking too.
zero justification.
We'll just save the viewers our breaths here, and we're just gonna Google this. Say 8, and
Yeah, and death.
Caleb was right. They had 6 wives.
Ooh.
And then here's the fact sheet about them. Let's see what happened to them. Oh, it's a PDF. Oh, well, that seems like too much work.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I
I remember
Catherine
Anne
of
Boleyn.
Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour. I remember her too. Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard, and Catherine Parr. Lots of Catherines.
Who's Seymour Butts?
And then how do they die? Surely they all got murdered.
And how they
How
died was
did
the second
all-
point. Oh,
Oh,
too late.
there. Was it already in there?
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, he had 2 killed.
Oh,
And what happened to the rest of them? Oh, right, because they weren't giving birth to males, of course.
sheesh. Different time, man.
What about that top? How did they all die? It's like one of
How did all the wives? Beheaded 2 of his wives, Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard. One of his wives died after birth. Catherine Parr outlived him,
Oh, good for her.
and he
damn,
divorced the
survivor.
other 2.
Huh. How the hell were we supposed to know that, Sarah? Jeez.
But it says Anne Boleyn twice. He divorced Anne Boleyn and then beheaded her too, but that doesn't add up.
Savage.
Anywho,
that's like when you try to quit a job and they're like, actually, on second thought, you're fired. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cut off your head.
Yeah. That's one of those like AP history questions that I would have known if you would have asked me 15 years ago.
Right.
Anymore, man, I don't care about Europe, especially England. Come on.
No thanks.
Well, on to the game then, unless you guys got anything to say.
Let's
No.
get this road on the show.
Best of luck,
All right.
Justin.
Well,
that you
welcome
need it.
to the Burger Podcast. If you're not familiar with the show, here's how we do things around here. This is a trivia podcast where Caleb and Justin pit themselves against each other over 10 questions of trivia. They'll each have 1 question per round over 5 rounds. They each have 3 lifelines to work with: phone a friend, steal, and a reroll. The only catch is they can only use 1 lifeline per round, and round 5 is worth double points. They have a running total, so it's 9-5. Justin's lead, and Caleb went first last week. He will have the first crack, or Justin will have the first crack at our random wheel that decides all the categories. So,
Alrighty.
without further ado, Justin, here's your spin. Oh, she's lagging. Come on, baby.
All right. What are the odds?
She's gonna sneak. Yeah.
Pops into general. Fun. I was just telling the guys before the show I had no general questions, and I've looked these up just before.
Am I making this up, or I thought Justin went first. No, this is the third episode. Nope. Ignore
Right,
me.
because so the
Ignore
end
me.
of the yeah.
Ignore me. I don't know why I was thinking this is the second one after No Daddy. Apparently that one's just like out of the bank already.
Yeah, that's all right. Gotta be a goldfish. In the words of Ted Lasso.
That's right.
Okay, Justin. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Who famously announced, "Here's Johnny" on the Johnny Carson Show from the early 60s?
I thought that was from The Shining. I didn't know he took that from the show.
Yeah, it's a pop culture reference in a pop culture reference.
Wow.
It's pop culture squared.
I mean, is it Jack Nicholas? One of them's a golfer, one of them's the actor. Jack Nicholson, I think, is the actor who played him, but I would imagine it wasn't him. I mean, I only know it from The Shining, which I've actually never seen. I just know that that's the quote. We did go to the hotel that it was filmed in, though. I mean, I'll just say Jack Nicholson because that's all. I mean, that's my only frame of reference here. So, final answer, Jack Nicholson. I hope that's the fucking actor's name. I think Nicholas is the golfer.
Okay. Jack Nicholson is what you locked in. General is
Yeah.
the category. Who famously announced, "Here's Johnny" on the Johnny Carson Show from the early 60s? Is Jack Nicholson the right person? Ooh, it is loud still.
Would have been a long shot. No, that sounded good to me.
It is not Jack Nicholson.
I don't.
Was I
really
right?
know this one.
Was Jack Nicholson the actor? I was
Yeah.
at least right there. Okay.
Yes,
think
yes,
so, yeah.
yes.
I don't know this one, so I'm probably not gonna steal. The 60s might be too late, but I would have guessed like maybe John Wayne, like trying to be joking. Also wouldn't be surprised as a joke if Don Rickles would have done it, but I don't know. I can't steal. I probably would have guessed like something ridiculous like Don Rickles.
Well, the correct answer is Mr. Ed McMahon.
Wow, wouldn't have
I
got
don't-
that.
I don't know who that is.
Ed McMahon. He was.
Any relation to Vince McMahon
I don't actually know. If
or
that was
Jim
the case,
McMahon?
but he was
Just
the
like he was
announcer
the
on
announcer?
the Johnny Carson Show, the Tonight Show.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking was the announcer, but I don't know any of their fucking names.
Yeah. What's
Died in 2009, Mr. McMahon. He always had that. What was it like? The $1 million check thing too. People would be like,
Oh,
"Oh my
Publishers
God, it's-
Clearinghouse.
yeah, and he would show up with the
Ah.
check.
That was Johnny Carson, or that was the McMahon guy?
No, Ed McMahon.
Oh,
the only one
Yeah,
of
no,
those
cool.
like announcers that I sort of knew was from like Conan, because he's been around for forever. Andy something. That's
Andy
like the
Richter
only-
is his
yeah.
sidekick. It's not his announcer. His announcer is somebody else.
I thought he was the announcer and like the sidekick. Like did all the. I could
don't
be wrong,
think
but
so. Andy Richter
is Andy Richter like that kind of chunky blonde-haired guy?
yep,
Yeah.
I remember him from Elf specifically for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. Here's Andy Richter.
Yeah.
Funny dude.
Talk show announcer. I don't know. Maybe he was, but born in Grand Rapids, right next door. That's legit. Well,
Yeah, I
without
don't
going
know
off
that
on
shit.
too much of a late night show tangent, it seems like a lot of pop culture questions come up from the late night talk show circuit. It was a
Yeah.
lot
Mhm.
bigger of a deal 20 years ago than it is
Right.
now. You
Yeah.
know, like there's a lot of pop culture that happened through that, but nowadays You don't need late night talk
I
show to
mean-
just hear from any celebrity. They
Yeah,
just pop up on your timeline.
when we were growing up, though, it was still popular. So I would say maybe in like the past like 10 years, maybe even less than that. Because growing up,
Pretty
everyone
much-
watched it.
It was
Well,
pretty
it's just
much
like
the
faded
internet
out,
took
right?
over. Yeah.
Slow fade because now you get direct access to people through their Twitter and whatever the hell else, their
and
Instagram, and
podcasts.
they'll go on shows on YouTube and podcasts, right? Exactly. So it's not the forum it once was, but it still has some status in the
Yeah.
entertainment world. Okay, Caleb, that brings us to your spin.
That's why they got to steal people's thoughts and ideas off YouTube to make segments to get clicked.
Right.
We never watched them growing up, so
Oh.
like I have no knowledge of any.
Sneaks into entertainment.
It would like we never watched it, but if it came on like after like Sunday Night Football or something like that, it would just be on.
Stay
you know?
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember watching, clips the next day,
Mm.
or like people would be talking about it and having to look it up. I don't ever remember watching it live, to be honest. All right, entertainment is the category. Caleb, in 1955, what cartoon rodent made his debut in Warner Brothers' Merry Melodies series?
Rodent. Interesting. Merry Melodies. I have no fucking clue what Merry Melodies is.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's not spelled like the way I would spell Mary.
yeah, I'm trying to think of like certain 1955. It would have been. Is like a skunk considered a rodent? Because what's his name? Sylvester. Pretty sure he was a skunk. I'm just trying to think of rodents. Obviously, there's Jerry, Tom and Jerry. Or are they Warner Brothers? They gotta be. This is like Warner Brothers. I think is like the Looney Tunes and shit. That's what makes me think is Sylvester.
I don't. This is a tough one.
Yeah, Roadrunner came to mind, but Roadrunner, is he a rodent? I don't think so. He's more like, yeah, I don't know. For some reason, when I hear rodent, I immediately think like rat, like, and I don't know any Warner Bros. Characters that are just straight rats besides obviously the little mouse that is Jerry. I think he's Jerry. I can't remember.
Me neither, to be honest. I
as
think
a
you're
kid,
right with
I did-
Jerry, though.
Yeah, I didn't watch any cartoons as a kid, so this is kind of a shot in the dark for me. What cartoon rodent made its debut in Warner Brothers? Merry Melodies. Oh, Melodies makes me think it might be like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Chipmunk, I would consider a rodent. Melodies, they love to sing and shit. Yeah, it came to mind right now. I'll just say Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. He was probably around before the other two. I think there was like Alvin Theodore and something else.
Okay,
But yeah.
locking it in.
I think that's a good guess, dude.
Entertainment was the category. In 1955, which cartoon rodent made his debut in Warner Brothers' Merry Melodies series? Caleb says it's Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Is he right?
Oh man, that I thought, dude, your thought process
It
I
is
thought was
not.
spot on.
Alvin. Though I do love the Chipmunks. I will say.
I don't know this. I thought rat right away too, which made me think Jerry, but then I thought Bugs Bunny too. But I don't think a rabbit is a rodent. And Sylvester's the cat. Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, Pepe Le Pew is the skunk.
is
Okay.
a skunk, yeah. But I'm not gonna steal because everything Caleb said was more thought out than what I would have thought anyways. I thought you were right on it, dude.
Okay,
But
well,
I would have said
if you want to toss something out there for the
yeah,
sake of guessing.
let's say Bugs Bunny since he didn't bring that up.
All right, well, the correct answer is Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, not
Speedy
far off with
Gonzales.
Roadrunner.
He was.
Is he a mouse?
Yeah, he's a mouse.
Yeah,
Um,
that would never
introduced
came
in
to mind.
1955.
Yeah, if you knew what Merry Melodies was, you probably knew immediately. But I had
But
never even heard of it.
Merry Melodies and Looney Tunes are often like conflated because they were the same thing mostly. Like they were just Warner Brothers cartoons, but Merry Melodies, I guess it doesn't even. How do you even decide? Because both of those, they're like plays on music. Because if you remember the earliest ones, there wasn't much dialogue. It was all like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
played
just
along to classical music, and it was
Mhm.
just animated. So I don't know the entire history, but 1955 is the first appearance of Mr. Speedy Gonzalez.
Interesting. So what classifies a rodent? That's the real
Right?
question. I'm
Okay, what's a rodent?
just
when you
if
said
it grosses
Roadrunner,
you
I
out.
was trying to
Oh.
think of what a Roadrunner is considered. I don't
He's
know.
kind of like an
It's
ostrich.
got to be a bird, yeah,
Some sort of bird.
some sort of fowl.
Yeah,
I've
I've seen them before. They're kind of neat, but
a rodent. According to the dictionary,
take a look in the mirror. Boom
a
roasted.
gnawing mammal of an order that includes rats, mice, squirrels, hamsters, porcupines, and their relatives. Constantly growing incisors with no canine teeth, so they have to like
Got them
constantly
buck teeth.
chew or else
Yeah.
they'll overgrow. But
So are bunnies
capybara, this looks like some sort of marmot.
Aw.
Look at it, it's so cute.
There's a mouse, some sort of rat, chinchillas.
Yeah, it said the largest
Oh, here's a whole
order of
bunch.
mammals. They
Guinea
can
pig.
Hamsters, guinea pigs, you name it. They got 4 legs, big ears. Probably a rodent.
Growing up, my sister and I used to have guinea pigs. And my sister is 34 now. Shout out, Jess, if you're listening. But I've never seen her just like all giddy like she was a kid again. We were at the campground when I was back there, and we were back in Indiana. We were walking back to my car, and this family had 2 little like fences put out, circular fences, and there was guinea pigs just roaming around. And my sister
Oh
was like,
my
"Oh my
God.
god, guinea pigs, dude, going crazy."
That's hilarious.
I heard
They
they're
sound-
like a terror. Like they just like at night they're always running around in their cages. Like it's just
They're nocturnal.
They
Yeah.
can be, yeah. Especially if you get them like around the opposite sex. Have you ever heard a guinea pig when it's horny?
Oh God, not this again.
Yeah, sounds like it sounds like a little motor, dude.
really.
It's like.
Do we
over
do we
and
have
over
to
again.
do I have to do this?
I mean, you might have to, but yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
But yeah, growing up, she was purple and white. Her name was Crystal, and she was a little bitch to everyone but me.
Mm.
But my sister had a guinea pig named GP, stood for guinea pig, and he was a horn dog, dude, and he would make that noise all the time to my guinea pig. He would like try to chew through the crates and like jump over,
Wow.
fucking anything to get some. I guess men are alike in all species.
All right.
Okay, so this has context, sort of irrelevant, but when I like first brought Meg to Friendsgiving, we're all hanging out in Caleb's bedroom, and he goes, "Have you guys ever heard guinea pigs fucking?" We're like, "What?" He goes, "I don't even know how it came up, but that's the
Not
sentence
fucking,
that I
but
remember."
horny.
Yeah, horny guinea pigs. That's it. And anyway, so we just cackled for 20 minutes because I had never heard this sound before. So I'm gonna search horny guinea pigs in my YouTube, and this is what comes up. So
You're welcome.
yeah, you're welcome.
Your algorithm's gonna be great.
Yeah, absolutely is.
Oh, they're just chomping
Guinea
away.
pig mating. Great.
Yeah.
What the?
The males
Yeah.
are mad at each other. They're chirping.
Yeah, just like a little vibration.
Claiming her there.
What the heck?
Sounds like an old like radio.
It's
Yeah.
or you're just like you're trying to start the ignition and it just won't go.
Whoa! We're getting
Whoa.
close to
Easy.
porn here. Whoa.
Easy.
All right. Well, now you've heard it and seen enough guinea pig sex for your lifetime.
Yep.
Now you know. This is what you learn here on National Geographic / the
Damn
Burger
right.
Podcast.
Have
After
you
one
ever
round
heard
of
guinea pigs
questions-
fucking? I said
It is.
horny. I said horny.
Yeah, okay, he's right. He's right.
I did.
Kool-Aid has been drank. We're all in on it now. The joke is in. Uh, after one round of questions, it's nothing. Justin, here's your spin.
All right.
Ooh, maybe.
For some reason, asking someone if they've ever heard guinea pigs fucking sounds a little bit more vulgar than if you ever heard.
It definitely does.
The noise it makes.
I wish I
when
would have
it's
asked
horny.
it that way. Yeah.
Oh, and he got into history. How you feeling
All
about
right.
history?
Better than art and leisure, so I'm gonna stick with it for now.
All right. Your history question is the 1769 words of French philosopher Rousseau, let them eat brioche, have been incorrectly translated and attributed to which head of state?
What? I don't know. Napoleon was French. Churchill, but that was way later than 1760. I don't. Napoleon. I have no. The Pink Panther, isn't that his name? Rousseau, Jacques Rousseau, or something like that. Dude, I don't know. I'm. Napoleon is the only French person that I can think of, so I'm gonna go with Napoleon.
Locking it
Fine.
in?
Sure.
Okay, he's not confident. The category is history. The 1769 words of French philosopher Rousseau, let them eat brioche, have been incorrectly translated and attributed to which head of state? Justin says Napoleon. Who would be a head of state? Is he right? It is not Napoleon. Napoleon was 15s somewhere. I think.
Dude, I had
I know, it's worth a
idea
try.
what's going on. I'm curious what he actually
Yeah.
said.
I think the incorrect translation wasn't it let them eat cake or something like that. I don't know the answer, but that might have
That
been
sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't know the answer. I can't even. I'm gonna also say Napoleon because I back my boy.
Okay, well, he's not gonna steal. It is the incorrect translation is "let them eat cake," and it's from Marie Antoinette.
Mm.
Oh, okay. She was like she was a famous chef, right?
No,
Or that's Marie
Walker.
Curie. No, Marie Curie
Oh.
is the scientist.
Marie Curie, and yeah, she died of radiation poisoning.
Right.
Damn, that sucks.
What
Was it
she
Marie
what
had
was
a
she
little
studying?
lamb?
God damn it. Marie Antoinette was the last queen of France before the French Revolution. I'm pretty sure they beheaded her ass.
I said, wasn't she a famous chef?
No, she was not.
I mean, she was cooking in them politics, boy.
She made that La Poivre or whatever the hell it was called.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
pepper
steak à
steak.
poivre. I fuck with that.
That salt slab on it.
All right,
Oh,
well,
God.
that guess gains you no points, and may God have mercy on your
Yeah, I
soul.
need it. I need that mercy.
Caleb, Justin's giving you a window here. Let's see if we can get the questions to work out for you. Here's your spin.
Not history. Not history. Not history, eh? Oh, God.
Oh,
I
got
clicked
it.
in entertainment. Wow.
Man, the game's really trying to help me here. It's giving you two questions that were tough and trying to give me my best category.
Here we go.
Didn't know Speedy Gonzalez, though.
All right, back to entertainment.
Let's
Fix
see.
the formatting. The New York City Philharmonic Orchestra has, as of November 2022, 45 men and 44 women. Which instrument is played in the most seats?
Okay. I have no idea. Couldn't
I
begin
played
to
the
tell.
triangle in high school.
Yeah. Just like when I close my eyes and I picture an orchestra, which I've maybe seen in person once in my life, I picture a shit ton of flutes. Don't know why.
American Pie. You know what we do with our flutes?
Yeah. I
I've
feel like
worked
it's
an
gotta
oboe
be-
once.
I don't think it's like any stringed instrument. I think typically there's like a couple violins, a couple people on bass, maybe. I feel like it's got to be a wind instrument. Flute comes to mind, or what's the thing that they do? What's the name of that fucking trumpet? Trumpet that they do at a lot of like funeral services for armed forces, people who
Oh yeah, they
have
play
passed
taps.
away. Yeah. Um, yeah, but for an orchestra that big, I mean, what is that? 99 people or 89 people? That's a shit ton of people. I would guess some sort of wind instrument, but really flute is like the only thing that I know. I don't think it would be anything on streams. I don't think it would be percussion.
Dude, if it was percussion, you wouldn't be able to hear literally
Yeah.
anything. Just
I
fucking
wish it would be like that.
40
Heavy metal
people
orchestra,
beating-
just
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. My guess is like flute, maybe like the clarinet, trumpet.
All right, Squidward.
There's a few because you gotta, in order to have the most seats, you gotta hit like a crazy range. And I feel like the clarinet would fit that description.
That's pretty smart thinking there.
Flutes are more, I think, high notes. I think you can still hit lower notes, but I think a clarinet hits a lower note. Yeah, I'm gonna go with clarinet. Why not? Logging it in.
Locking it in. Category was entertainment. The New York City Philharmonic Orchestra has, as of November 2022, 45 men and 44 women. Which instrument is played in most of the seats? Caleb says the clarinet is played in
Shout
the
out
most
Squidward.
seats.
Shout out.
Squidward leading us to the right answer here.
Is mayonnaise an
Really,
instrument?
no.
I would have said, I'm not gonna steal, but I would have said trumpet just because I think of like a group of like 8 on
Yeah.
each side doing like the whole thing. Trumpet would have been my guess.
It is also not the trumpet. The correct answer is the violin. There are 34
Wow.
current
Dang.
seats holding violins, and
I
there's
meant-
more than that, but they like interchange. There's like 50 some people that play the violin for them.
Wow.
I mentioned it, but I did not think a string instrument would be the
Same.
most-
Same. I was
I did
right with
not.
you with everything except
They're just
thinking
so
trumpet
layered,
over.
right? It's what
Like
makes
you
the
said, they
sound
do
so
hit a
big.
huge. Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
Dude, I love watching those people that, speaking of like heavy metal orchestra, but like violinists that can do like very unorthodox
Oh yeah.
stuff. It's so cool.
Have you seen the girl that can do like fucking dancing, like crazy dancing, like ballet type dancing, while she plays just sick shit on the violin?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, watching people that are like masters at their craft is pretty cool.
Here's the list of people that are currently in the New York City Philharmonic. There are directors, of course, at the top, and then this long list of violinists, and then the viola, cellos, bass, flutes, 1 piccolo, 4 oboes, an English horn, 2 clarinets, six clarinets, 4 clarinets,
Bassoon.
some bassoons, more horns, 4 trumpets, 3 trombones, and a bass trombone, the tuba, some percussion, harpsichord, piano.
Dude,
yada,
and
yada, yada.
so violin is like
Yeah.
by the far the most.
Yeah, so it's an orchestra, but it's basically a violin concert with like a couple things thrown in.
It's a string concert with like 5 other things there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bass, cello, viola, and violin make up.
Take that cello, you tip it on its
75%.
side, and
Cello.
Dude,
You got a
slapped
bass.
that thing.
Yeah. G G G G G G G G.
I will
Just
openly
slap it.
say
Yes.
I knew more about that than I thought I would.
Honestly, what you had to say about going like the range,
Yeah.
the most
Yeah.
range, high to low, was really on
That
it
was-
because a violin, dude, they play everything with no
Yeah.
frets.
Yeah.
They just like rip the whole fucking. It's wild.
Where's my orchestra that has 34 harpists on it? That's the one I want to go to.
Honestly,
That's
that
called
would-
heaven. You'll see that when you die.
EDM version of orchestra, just different sounds being clashed with harps. That's what I want.
All right, well, we're 0 for so far. 0 for 2 here.
Jesus Christ.
Every lifeline in place still. So, game's about to get interesting. Thanks for sticking around to this point. Justin, here's your spin.
Give me something good. Reroll,
Art
baby.
and
Yeah,
leisure.
art and leisure, but of course, that's their least favorite category of most of them for sure. We will re-roll you, sir. Here's your second spin.
History.
Oh no,
Wow, and he
you're
called
getting
it.
my luck right now.
I'm Caleb right now.
Yeah, but I'm not Justin because I can't answer my
What
shit
is it with
right.
you guys and being able to call the re-rolls? That actually
It-
trips me out because
Yeah.
there's nothing to it. You guys just go, it's gonna be this, and that's what
Yeah.
it is.
I don't know how to tell you this any more than we already have. This is a
a
scripted
script.
show.
That's right.
Well, somebody needs to give me the script because I don't have it, and it would be nice to have the questions ahead of time. All right, history is the category. Justin, whose famous tomb was opened in Egypt on November 26, 1922? Lots of dates this episode.
Sheesh, man. That's Thanksgiving. That's kind of fucked up. Well, I mean, it could
Could
be
have been.
Thanksgiving.
Could have been.
I have a couple guesses in mind, but I don't know. Excuse me, which. I don't know which one's the answer.
It was not
Unfortunately.
Thanksgiving, just to be clear.
What day was Thanksgiving that year?
The 30th.
Oh, pretty late. I mean, my immediate thought goes to Cleopatra, but then there's two others I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure Cleopatra was in a tomb. Now I'm kind of second guessing it. I mean, so fuck. My first thought's Cleopatra, and then I'm thinking King Tut. And that's pretty much all I had. I said I had two more, but I lied. Any other pharaohs? What's the guy from Night at the Museum?
Dead ass. That's what I've been thinking the whole time. I was like, if that's him, that's the only way I know it.
Well, was it?
Yeah.
Was that guy real?
I think
I don't
everyone's
remember
based
his
off of real
name.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. That's a good
Especially the
point.
Easter Island heads. You give me gum.
Dum give me gum.
It was the tablet of Akhman Ra, but I think, was that the pharaoh's name, Akhman Ra, or was that some ancient culture? Anyway, I don't think it's Akhman Ra. I'm surprised I pulled that name out too. My head went to Cleopatra first. I don't know if she was in a tomb though. So, because was she a pharaoh or a queen of Egypt, or was she just some, I don't know, or King Tut? Oh, I kind of want to say King Tut, but I kind of want to say Cleopatra. Fuck. Oof. I'm trying to find a coin to flip. I'm gonna flip my pet rock. One side is gonna be Cleopatra. One side's gonna be King Tut. All right. So the gouge on the side is gonna be Cleopatra. Let's see. Cleopatra it is. All right. I'm gonna roll with Cleopatra. Final answer.
Does the rock lie? Is the real question.
Come on, Dwayne.
All right. The category, of course, was history. Whose famous tomb was opened in Egypt on November 26th, 1922, 4 days before the Thanksgiving of 1922? We found out. Justin says, or The Rock says, it's Cleopatra.
The Rock says.
Is he
Yes.
right? Or is The Rock right?
God damn it.
Not Cleopatra.
Dwayne.
I was also between those two, Justin, and I'm really debating whether or not I want to steal here and go with Tut, King Tut. I don't know why, and this probably has nothing to do with it, but the name like Agamemnon or something like that keeps coming into my head. Don't know if that was a
That's from
famous
the
tomb.
Mummy. Agamemnon. I think that's from Scorpion King,
Uh-huh.
or yeah, that's one of the characters. Something like that.
Yeah, part of me wants to steal and take King Tut, but I think I need to. I'm not 100% sure on it. I probably would have went with Cleopatra as well if I was in your position. I'm not gonna steal, but yeah, I would have said King Tut.
It's
Not gonna
be it.
steal. Well, the correct answer is King Tut. Pharaoh
Wow.
Tutankhamun, King Tut.
Wow. I didn't know that was his name, to be honest. Like, even when you just pasted that, I was like, oh, it's somebody I've never heard of.
King Tutankhamun, Pharaoh Tutankhamun.
Was Cleopatra a queen or
Yes,
something?
he's the most famous like headpiece tomb, of course. Like this is what everybody recognizes, right?
Damn, I
Uh,
should've stole
he
it.
was there for 3,000 years.
Dude, that's so I would love to go to Egypt and see the pyramids. I think
I've
that's
just
really
heard that it's like
nice.
all gentrified because like there's a
Yeah.
Pizza Hut that looks right at the pyramids of Giza, which
Yeah, I
just
heard
kinda
someone
fucks
saying
me up, man.
it was like the pictures you see of the pyramids are like from this view, but right behind the camera is like hotels and yada
All
yada.
of Cairo, yeah, and
Yeah.
Cairo is just like right there on it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I heard it was built by aliens, so I don't know if I want to
Dude.
go see it.
I think it was
Aliens, dude.
aliens.
Aliens.
Dude, I love that. Oh man, I think that shit would be
Yeah,
so cool.
if
to
you don't
see,
like
though.
ancient aliens, I don't like you because
No.
that is just some good old fashioned fun.
Is that the dude with the crazy hair? Who's always
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
aliens. Just
aliens,
the meme.
dude.
That was like the meme back in the day. One
Yeah,
of
that's
the
an early
OGs
internet meme.
with the big old print on it.
It just
Well,
reminds
Justin,
me of
Give me a chance here, dude.
Dude, this is a tough one. We're sucking right now.
just
Shoulda
reminds me of
stolen.
Action Bronson. They watch Ancient Aliens. That's where I watched it. I
Yeah.
watched it with them.
We legit have like switched places. You're re-rolling into history. I have the answer. I'm not stealing. What the
Yeah,
hell's
right.
going on?
It
This
is
fucking rock, man. I had
role
the
of
answer,
reversal.
Rocky.
All right, Caleb. Another chance for you to take a lead here. Here's your spin.
I'm just glad we were able to throw a Dwayne the Rock Johnson reference in there
Mhm.
with the Rock says.
Oh my goodness! Another
What's
entertainment?
happening?
It got into entertainment again. That is unbelievable.
It's not been going well
Dang.
for me, but
It's
I'm
trying
hoping
to.
I find something a bit more. I guess I can't even say that.
Entertainment?
Well,
because the orchestra was
3 in
relevant
a row
today.
for entertainment for Caleb.
No
Um,
shit.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yep,
wow.
that's 3 in a row. Here is your question. Alfonso de Abruzzo, best known for his role in MASH, changed his name to what?
This is a lot of older stuff that I just don't fucking know. I don't know this stuff. Yeah, I have not the first clue. I think I'm probably gonna have to use my phone a friend here. I got to try to get a point.
I mean, your dad would probably know this.
I just don't know anything about MASH. I don't. I'm trying to think who to call because my cousin Paul would be good for this. My aunt Jeannie would be good for this. My uncle would just don't know who to call or who would answer is more like. I wonder if I can call my grandma, dude.
So I should be a little bit more clear. He was born Alfonso de Abruzzo. So he didn't
His name for MASH.
like Meta World Peace it like halfway through his
Ah,
career.
okay.
Like this is
It's
what
like
he's
his-
changed his name to.
Gotcha.
Do I throw a Hail Mary
It's like
out
a
there?
SAG card trying to get
Call
your
my-
name kind of thing.
Do I call my grandma? I was just with her the other day. She's gonna be like, "What?" But my grandfather was like huge into MASH, which is why
Yeah.
my Aunt Jeannie and cousin Paul come to mind because they obviously grew up around him. I'm gonna call my Aunt Jeannie. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. We'll see.
I feel like a lot of the older our parents' generation all grew up with this show.
You know,
Like,
I
they
mean, I grew up
all
with this
know-
show. My parents
Hello,
loved it.
handsome.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually calling you. You are my lifeline on the Burger Podcast.
Oh my gosh.
If I remember right, this is
She's
one of
got
like
it. She's got
Grandpa's favorite all time shows. It has to do with MASH. Are you familiar?
I am.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Born Alfonso de Abruzzo, best known for his role in MASH. He changed his name to what? So he was born Alfonso de Abruzzo and then changed his name. But he's best known for his role in MASH.
I'm thinking. Give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Got to run through the cast in her head real quick.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Klinger.
Klinger, is that? Or is this the role you're giving me, or the name of the actor? You think?
Oh, which do you want? So I'm gonna go with Corporal Klinger.
Corporal Klinger. Do you accept that, Taryn, or does it have to be the name
I
of
need the
the
name of an actor.
name of the actor? Do you know who played him?
Oh God, Jamie Farr.
Tammy Farr.
I think she said Jamie.
That's
Jamie
definitely-
Farr.
Yes.
Okay, you want to go with that?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Lock it in.
Okay,
I'm
locking
not
it in.
saying it's right, but it sounds right.
Yeah,
I mean, she was
Born-
right on
he's
it.
reading it off right
Alfonso
now.
de Abruzzo, best known for his role in MASH, changed his name to what? Aunt Jeannie has come on the phone to say Jamie Farr. Is that the right person?
That's got to be it.
That's not it.
It's not, unfortunately.
Hang on, I'll tell you the right answer here in a second.
Because I mean, I'm like, oh,
I can't
Justin?
steal. Not a clue.
Yeah, you have a guess? It was, of course, Mr. Alan Alda.
It's Alan Alda.
oh no.
Yeah.
Hawkeye. Hawkeye.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. No, that's fine.
Paul Michael would have known that useless
Uh,
trivia.
Oh.
It was between you two. So
Watched all those. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself.
that's all right. Thank you, though. I love you.
I love you too, babe. Bye bye.
Bye.
Dang.
Bleak in the midwinter right now for your boy. Phone a friend
Milo
down.
would have known it.
And overall, we're over on the episode, so we got to turn
Yeah,
on
we're
the Jets
sucking
here.
right now.
It is 0-0. Phone a friend steal for Justin, and a steal and a reroll for Caleb. Justin, here's your spin.
All right.
Man, 3 entertainments goose eggs for me. There are 3 things I had no idea about, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Sports.
Sticking with it, I assume. Or you
Have
can't.
to.
You don't have a choice. Yeah.
It is nice being back on the East Coast, though. Most of my friends, actually all of them, because even my West Coast friends are all going to be awake now when we record these episodes.
All right, Justin, your sports and leisure question. According to the Olympic rules, what has to have 16 feathers in tournament play?
"16 feathers in tournament play." Arrows have fletching, but they don't use feathered veins. The shuttlecock is like, I don't think they have feathers on that thing. I'm pretty sure that's all like a plastic in badminton. 16 feathers in tournament play. So what sports are they playing? Is there like a pillow fighting Olympic?
I was going to
Dude.
say that's how many my pillow has to have at least 16 feathers.
Yeah. 16 feathers. Oh, I feel like this is one that I'll like when you say it, it's like, duh, that makes sense. But in the moment, tournament play. What are they playing in tournaments? There's wrestling, basketball, baseball, all the winter stuff. Nothing has feathers. Ping pong, no. Shooting. Dude, gymnastics, like leotards. They don't. That's not tournament play though. According, what has to? Dude, the shuttlecock is the only thing that I can even think of that would have like, but I don't. I've never played with a game of badminton that had one that had feathers on it. Like it's a plastic thing. I don't think it has feathers on it. What else would have feathers?
You ever been hit by one? They hurt like hell.
Dude, I'm too good. My reflexes wouldn't allow it. Oh man, dude,
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
That's one of my favorite Drax lines. He's like, it went over your head. He's like, that's not possible. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it. Tournament play is what's getting me. So it's obviously like some sort of round robin thing where they play to get. Fuck, I feel like I'm forgetting something so obvious. Feathers. I honestly, the shuttlecock is the only thing I can even think of that might have feathers on it besides arrows, and I know that that's not the answer. I'm just gonna fuck, man.
It's the only answer.
I'm gonna have to go with shuttlecock.
Yeah, it's the only answer.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Hey, sports and leisure was the category. According to the Olympic rules, what has to have 16 feathers in tournament play? Justin says it is the shuttlecock, the badminton shuttlecock. Is he right?
Yeah, it's
Let's
got to be.
go.
it, baby.
There's nothing else in Olympics that uses feathers.
I mean, Justin said the only other thing that I would have even thought was arrows.
Yeah. But even then it's
They don't
maximum
use,
of 4 on each arrow,
Yeah.
max. So, I honestly had no clue, but when you kind of cut me off and said it's the only answer, I was like, oh, maybe I'm on the right
I thought
track.
you were gonna go with it no matter what because it really was the only answer. You would have went
Yeah.
with it. So
No, I was going with
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
it was like I felt like I was forgetting something. I don't know. I've never played with one with feathers before.
Yeah, they're always those plastic ones, right?
I
Yeah.
played with one with feathers. They're kind of lit. They travel way faster. Sick.
Yeah, so here, let me pull one up quickly.
Dude, and like legit
Here's what they look
badminton.
with. They've actually got like
Oh, okay. I see.
feathers.
I see. Okay. Huh.
That's actually legit.
Yeah.
I've never seen them look like that. Usually they're just those plastic ones that you can get from like Dunham's for $2.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
nicely done. Got one on the.
Let's
We're on
go.
the
We're
board,
on the
baby.
board,
Somebody's
baby.
on the board. It's about time. All right, Caleb. We got an answer back here. Here is your spin.
It's tough. It's tough.
Stop.
Into
Fuck.
geography.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reroll because I'm gonna save my seal for next round.
Copy that.
Smart.
All right.
It's gonna
Reroll it
reroll me
is.
to arts and leisure though.
Science and nature. Give me a chance.
Oh, right back to geography, maybe.
It's
No, it's science.
days
Oh,
in science. All right.
All right. Dude, I thought I was about to hit geography again. I was like, damn. That sucks for both of us.
All right, Caleb. This is a multiple choice question you've landed
Oh.
on.
I never get these right. Holy shit.
I try to make them tough, so it's not just a gimme, you know. Here's your science and nature. At what standard level above ground do meteorologists measure wind speed?
I think
Your
we already
options
had
We
are-
had this.
we already
this?
had this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
then we'll-
him and Nell Daddy went back and forth on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then on to the next one. That's on me. I had too many beers on a guest episode. It's weird that I didn't even remember it.
I'm not
All
gonna
right,
lie. I
don't worry, I've
remember
got
the
another
answer,
one.
but
So the answer is 33 feet.
30.
Yeah.
Okay, it was C.
That's one of the ones we got right, I think, actually.
I remember you guys saying like one and you whatever you said rhymed with going with C.
All right. Well, here's your real question. This is not multiple choice. Which two elements on the periodic table remain liquid at room temperature?
Dang.
Yeah. Fuck if I know.
Hmm. That is not easy.
No, dude, I have no idea.
That is not easy at all.
Because all I can think of is like a combination of stuff that make that liquid. You know,
Right. Yep. And I know what you're saying.
um,
Yeah.
like iodine. Iodine isn't. I'm pretty sure it's not on the periodic table. But that's like what you use it so much when you're doing little chemistry sets and whatnot. Oh man, I have no fucking clue.
This is like great. Like, dude, there's so many fucking elements.
Is it like 155 or something?
Remain liquid at room temperature.
118, sorry.
I have no fucking idea. This is tough, dude. Oh. Yeah, dude, I don't even know if
This
I have
is
a good
like
guess for
I
this.
feel like even pulling out a guess for this. I know one for sure, like absolutely, but the other one, no clue.
I don't even know one, I don't think. At room temperature, it stays a liquid.
Dude, there's just so many like elements that you don't even think are elements.
It's like lithium comes to mind, but I don't even know if that's on the periodic table.
Li.
Yeah. I'm thinking lithium and I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. Lithium and
Littering and
littering and
mushrooms.
I don't know, dude. I like want to save myself from embarrassment from like saying like a gas or something, you know.
Excuse me.
Fuck if I know, dude. Lithium and I have no idea. Oh god.
Dude, it's tough. Like I said, there's so many.
Yeah.
And
I'm
you
like
don't
thinking
even
of
know
different
what to
ones, but I'm
pull.
like, no, that's a solid.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah. I have no clue, dude. Yeah, all the ones I can think of are gases. Yeah.
Natural gas, baby.
Maybe this is one I should know, but I don't.
There's no fucking. I don't know this, and this is supposed to be my category.
Yeah.
All right, well, give me a shot in the dark then, because we're killing airtime here.
Lithium and graphite. I know that's not right, but let's go.
Lithium and graphite. All right. Which two elements on the periodic table remain in liquid at room temperature? This is a science and nature question. Lithium and graphite, are those the right answers?
I'm not going to
Justin?
steal because I only know one. I know one is mercury, like 100% because of thermometers. Um, but the other one I have no clue. My head said hydrogen, but hydrogen's a gas, so no idea. Mercury and something.
All right, bromine or bromine
Bromine.
Bromine?
Okay.
and mercury are the
I don't even
two
know
liquid
what bromine is.
at room temperature.
I know it's BR. It's Breaking Bad's logo, but
Yeah, sure is.
no clue.
Yeah, I got lithium confused for mercury because I was thinking of thermometers. Actually,
Lithium
I was
is
like, I don't think
batteries.
that's right. Yeah, I know lithium's batteries too, but I was like, maybe this stuff in who knows?
Yeah. No, I mean that's a good. I thought that was a pretty decent guess. Graphite, I don't think is an element.
No, that's a solid for sure. But
All right, well, going into the last round, Justin, you still have a steal and a phone a friend. Your
Shit.
option for your double points round 5, and Caleb has a steal. So still could go any way, but it's
For
a
real.
1-0 lead for the last round here.
Man, what an
Justin?
episode. We have been fucking stupid.
Yeah, tough. Here's your spin.
Oh, I'd rather have history, to be honest.
And he's back to entertainment.
When Caleb's got a steal, I don't like this. I don't like it.
well, the way entertainment's going, I'm not going to be able to steal shit.
If I could just copy and then paste. Here we go. All right, Justin, your entertainment question. In real life and in TV script, who was married at the Byram River Beagle Club in Greenwich,
the
Connecticut?
Fuck? What the fuck is this?
I think the real question is who is married on screen and in real life, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Space is not literal. I mean, it is literal, but not the point.
So real life and TV, people that were married. Okay, so what are like Hollywood couples that got married? There's so fucking many of them. I feel like you might know this, Caleb.
Nope.
I mean, it literally all the other information means nothing. I just have to guess off of like a famous couple.
You have your phone a friend.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I also have a steal potentially. It's like I feel like this is a waste of a phone a friend. I don't know who. I don't know what this is about besides knowing famous people. Maybe like it's not like it's a show that I'm aware of. I'm just thinking of famous couples. Like, where did Mr. and Mrs. Smith take place? Was that in like Vegas or something? Who was married in real life and TV at this place? Nobody from Friends. Well, Friends is New York. Always Sunny is Philadelphia. I mean, I don't have the slightest clue. Let's say Ben Affleck and J-Lo. Because I'm pretty sure they were at least dating at one point. Ben Affleck and Ben and Jen. Ben and Jen. Let's go with that. J-Lo.
Okay, you got it. In real life and TV script, who was married at the Byram River Beagle Club in Greenwich, Connecticut? Justin says it was Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Were those the two? No, sir, they were not.
You Ben Affleck.
I have to use my steal here. I have no idea. It's got to be the and in TV script makes me think it's a TV show about their life. So like I don't
That's
know
what
why.
I wasn't sure. Like, was it a reality TV thing or was it like a sitcom?
part of me wants to say like Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne because they had a show about their life, right? Why the hell not? I'm trying to think of like people famous from Connecticut or TV shows even set in that stage. I have no idea.
Yeah, Kim and Kanye popped into my head, but I was like, there's no way they're getting married in Connecticut.
Yeah, I mean, it's who knows? It's possible. That's actually a pretty good guess, to be honest, because it's like a popular TV show. I have no idea, dude. I'll just say Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, baby.
All right, stealing with Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, who got married in real life and on TV at the Byram River Beagle Club.
If they
Was
got
it
married in
Sharon and Ozzy?
America, I'm gonna be pissed off.
They did
Okay.
not. It was Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball
Don't even know who
from
those
I Love
people are.
Lucy.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Lucille Ball from the name, but yeah.
Is that a
Some-
guy and a
breaking
girl?
out some
Or is that
old
two girls?
entertainment, TK. Some old school.
You know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
No clue. Not a clue.
Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
what-
would've never got
the
that one.
morale is dead here. Everyone's feeling a
Dude,
little bit
We're just
down, but Caleb
this is a
still got
tough-
a chance to win it. So I don't know why we're acting like this. But Caleb,
this is
here's
a
your
tough
spin.
episode. Oh shit! And it all comes down to this.
History. Here she comes. Every fucking time. Every time it matters. Every fucking time it matters, I get history.
History again.
And then I
Come
just
on, baby.
embarrass myself because I don't know shit about history. And I end up losing.
Well, let's see if it rings true today or if history will not repeat itself.
Ah, I see what you did there.
All right, Caleb, your history question. Which two countries were involved in the Louisiana Purchase?
Dude,
Oh,
No
I should
fucking way.
I should know this off the top of the head, and I don't.
But you're gonna be able to talk yourself into it. Fuck me.
I mean, I would assume America and like Britain, Great Britain, England, whatever you want to say. That's my like initial thought. I don't know this. This is embarrassing that I don't know this. But for some reason, I'm just going to lock it in. I'm going to say, good old America and France. I'm going to say
Final
America
answer?
and France. Final answer, yeah. It's a lot of
Okay,
French persuasion over there in Louisiana.
for the win.
How do you
History
start
was
with
the
Great
category.
Britain and end up on France?
Dude, I don't
It's
know. I
fucking
thought about Louisiana. I
dick.
was like, what do I know about Louisiana? I was like, oh, yeah, duh. The French. Like, it came to mind as soon as, yeah.
Well, which two countries were involved with the Louisiana Purchase? Caleb
GG.
says the U.S. and France, and he got it nicely.
It took me a second. I was overthinking, and I was like, oh, wait.
Dude,
duh,
you said Great
fucking
Britain.
idiot.
I was like, fuck, act mad. I was like, act like he got the answer
Yeah.
right. So I was like, fuck.
No, it clicked
Wow.
as soon as I actually thought about it and didn't go with
Yeah.
my gut. I was like,
As
yeah.
soon as you
duh.
talk yourself into it, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
You got it, and Justin went home with nothing there.
Dang.
Tough
I had
way
a
to
phone
go.
a friend and a steal
And
I
a
didn't use.
and a steal. And Caleb only gained 1 point on you, but that's a dub. That's dude.
Episode
Finally,
What?
we got
It's been
you
a
one,
while.
baby.
What?
It's
What is this?
finally. Yeah.
Am I on the right podcast?
The last time I won one of these was back in 1981. Pretty sure. I'm sure. Yeah, 1981.
Where did you get that T-shirt?
My mom got it for Christmas. She wanted us all to be matching. She thought it was cool, and I was like, "This is kind of fucking cool." So
It's
now I
kind
rock
of
it.
rad. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Back when it was actually about
wow.
music.
Can't believe it. I finally won one. It was ugly. Oh, it was ugly.
Dude, it
Well,
was
yeah,
the clutch
sounds like
came
that.
through and history. You won on a history question.
That's wild to me. That's about as easy as history gets as far as like our age range. I feel like with what we learned in school, but I'll take it.
0 for
Hey.
3 on entertainment and
Yeah.
1 for 1 in history.
Well,
We
0
take
for
those.
4 because I missed the steal
Right?
too.
Well,
Dude, the entertainment.
yeah,
got
but that
you.
one's not on your plate. That was a shot. But dude, well done. Got one.
Finally.
It's 10 to 7 going into the last week of the month next
I gotta
week.
hold on to
So
that lead, baby.
stay tuned. Caleb's got some momentum now, so who knows?
Yeah, who the hell knows? We won't go. It's been a long one. So yeah, if you guys want to just rush through our shit, and then we'll
Yeah, I
say
was
our
gonna-
goodbyes.
Roll us through quick. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. We love you. You found us somewhere. We're on Google, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon. You can find our links, including Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, and the YouTubes, of course, at Linktree/The Burger Podcast. Linktree, linktr.ee/The Burger Podcast. And like Caleb said at the top of the show, I'll say it here at the bottom. Send us a community kickoff question. I won't harp on it. We already said our piece, but we need them. They're fun. They're good for you and me, right? Justin, hit the people with the Patreon.
Patreon, $2, $5, $10. You could support us at any tier. We greatly appreciate it. $10 if you want to be a special guest, which you can see is our most popular. So thank you guys who already are Patreons. But yeah, any of those tiers get you some nice swag and all that cool stuff. But again, if you want to be a guest, $10 a month, all it takes. Thank you to all the patties we already have. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, GG's, Justin. Finally feels
GGs,
good to be
man,
on
for
top.
real. You
For
got
those
it.
who are supporters of me, sorry you had to sit through 8 minutes and like 45 seconds of me saying nothing about the periodic table, but I was truly stumped. But it ended up getting me a dub somehow.
but it
I made
worked.
my way there.
It worked.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, this has been the Burger Podcast. I'm Caleb Weiniger,
Justin Burkett.
And TK.
and we'll catch y'all later.
Peace.